community unions, the Blue Mountains Community Union Council and the Hawkesbury Community Union Alliance. We've been collecting thousands of petitions for a year now. The 25th of June, it'll be 1 year, around here. And I might ask Trent from the SDA, Trent Hunter, to come up and talk on behalf of the SDA. Thanks.
Thank you, Mary. It's fantastic to be out here today in my local community of Penrith. But what's even more fantastic is to see how much support we have here today in protecting our penalty rates. On behalf of all retail workers, I can say this: we are grateful. We are grateful. I'd also like to thank my fellow work colleagues who came, Marie. Also like to thank the SDA Union for coming out and showing their support. We've got Rob Tonkley, the Assistant Secretary of the SDA, also my local organiser Tina. We've got Mary Yeager from Unions New South Wales, and also like to thank the Penrith Valley Community Unions and all the other unions who showed their support in protecting our penalty rates. Look, penalty rates means a great deal to me. As a retail worker, I am deeply offended by our federal government telling us retail workers we aren't entitled to our penalty rates, that we don't deserve them. Shame indeed. What these politicians, and including what Fiona Scott doesn't understand, that our penalty rates make our wage. Working weekends isn't a choice, and our penalty rates isn't a luxury. It is a right. We rely on penalty rates, ladies and gentlemen, to pay for our fuel, to pay for our rent, and to pay for our food. Simply, it's a pay cut no worker deserves. No worker deserves. I can tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, first-hand experience, if I lose my Sunday penalty rates, I'll barely be able to make ends meet. I'll be out of pocket.
Shame.
Shame indeed. Shame indeed. Look, there is 70% of Australians that do not work on a Sunday or on the weekend, which therefore leaves 30% of Australians that do. Ladies and gentlemen, until those figures and those percentages are swapped around, that's when it can be classified as a sociable time. That's when we can say it's a sociable time and it can be classified as Monday to Friday. Until then, we deserve our penalty rates and we deserve to be compensated. And if Fiona Scott doesn't understand that over more than thousands and thousands of signatures have been signed that the Lindsay electorate supports penalty rates, she will have a rude awakening on July 2nd. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for coming out here and supporting me as a retail worker. I'm working at Coles for nearly 7 years. I am very grateful. Thank you very much.
Being in New South Wales and everyone here, all the unions, thank you for your participation. It's a really important campaign. I mean, for us, one of the key issues is penalty rates, but we can see from what's being presented today, there's a whole range of issues that affect the local community here and the electorate more generally. So appreciate what you've been doing with your campaigning. Keep it up. We've got 70-something days to go. It's going to take a while, but plenty of opportunities to get the community to show their support, to sign the petition, to speak up and to really say what should be happening so that the message gets through. We want fairness, we want economic opportunity for everyone, for our families, family time. We want to be paid properly when we give up our time. We want to make sure Australia continues to be the land of the fair go.
Now we've got Kerry Farrell from the MUA to say a few words about the chapter and the China Free Trade Agreement and all of the petitions we've got to sign.
I'm not ready for this, Mary.
Okay. Thanks, Mary.
Yeah, thank you all for coming. It's the future of our children that's most at stake here with this China Free Trade Agreement. Anybody that believes that by signing agreements and allowing foreign companies to take our jobs, decimate our jobs, is going to in any way help the Australian economy or help the Australian people are out of their minds. All the profits are going to go overseas. The workers are the ones who are going to be affected. The working class in Australia is under attack, under severe attack. It hasn't even started yet. But in my industry alone, they're now literally dragging seafarers off ships in the middle of the night using security guards. And the New South Wales Police Force was involved in it too, and they're tearing these Australians off Australian ships carrying Australian cargoes solely in Australia, replacing them with underpaid, exploited workers from overseas on less than $2 an hour. That's even before the free trade agreement has started. Imagine what they're going to do to us when it's in full swing. we can stop this.
Hawkesbury Community Union Alliance. It's great that everybody's out here helping out with these issues. The MUA have been done the dirty on by this government. They're actually traitors to this country by allowing ships to be reflagged and dragging workers off ships. It's a start to what we should be all up in arms about. Every Australian should be up in arms about it. Medicare, we need support on that because in the 1980s when they came in, we all took a pay cut for it to be established. We've been paying taxes for it, and as far as I can see, they could build less submarines and put it back into education.
And Lauren is just about to have a baby, and she's come out here today. We thought, oh, she might not now, no, and she's come out here today, and we didn't know whether she was going to make it or not, but yeah. Lauren.
Hello everyone, we're here, Mark and Lauren, we're speaking on behalf of the nurses who are on the front lines of our healthcare system. We're here because our beloved Medicare is under threat and we won't just stand here and do nothing about it. These budget cuts have been killing us and what's up? It is our duty to make sure that we safeguard this Medicare, to make sure everyone gets the same access to services, irregardless of age, irregardless of gender, and irregardless of social economic background. The cuts in the public hospital funding, which amounts to billions of dollars now, could have added 2 million more patients admitted to our emergency services, plus 19 more extra outpatient GP consultations. Healthcare is a right, and it should be affordable to all Australians, regardless of what your status is, regardless of your age, social, economic background, and everything. We're a nurse, we're going to defend Medicare, and I hope everyone defends Medicare too. Thank you, everyone.
At least get Fiona and her cronies out of power and work towards a sensible industrial future for the people of this country. Thank you.